Good morning and welcome to the Moopsyverse. And I have no clever things to say, other than I have two Iconian TFOs again, and Tetrion damage in space. What the actual heck? Yeah, this is the second day I've had two Iconian TFOs on one or two of my tunes, and I'm just... No, we're just not doing that today. We are just not doing that. That's why God invented rerolls. Hull healing in space, I can do that better. Good morning, Satalia. And yes, I did see Moopsy the librarian. It is on the list. Thank you. And it's on the list now because of you. Hull healing in space. Interesting. Hey, we're all just with it today. I can hear from our enthusiastic voices. No, we're not doing gravity kills, sorry. Wrong planet. We'll get a ship that does some Tetrion damage, though.
Gravity kills? I'm sorry, Mario, but your princess is in a ladder castle. That ain't happening.
I must have been really tired last night, a lot more than I thought. Because I went downstairs and did the dishes, went to bed, came upstairs, and all the Christmas lights are on. I swear I unplugged them before I went to bed last night.
Unless, of course, your dogs plugged them in.
Yeah, that's true. It could have been them. No, actually, that's not possible because they're both up here right now, and they were both with me all night long. I assure you they were with me all night long, right next to me to the point that I could not turn over.
Get that image from Christmas Vacation when the cat drags the lighting underneath the chair. Oh, I laughed so hard when I saw that the first time. Holy crap. And the skid mark after the cat afterwards. Holy crap.
Hang on a second. I don't really want to look at that this morning. I have something for Christmas lights. I don't know if I've sent it to either one of you. What's the name of the group? This is the one. Let's go there. I'm not going to turn that on. Turn off that audio so I don't get any copyright strikes, even though it's a commercial. I wonder if they give you copyright strikes if you accidentally broadcast a commercial.
Mom, have you seen what happens on Twitch lately?
No, I have no idea what happens on Twitch lately.
I think you're pretty much safe to do anything but murder.
Wow. Okay, so...
What happened?
There is so much drama going around, it's ridiculous.
I've sent
Drama?
Yeah.
I sent you both some... these aren't Christmas lights, these are Halloween lights, but the same group does Christmas lights. So those are YouTubes, and they take a couple minutes. You might watch them at your convenience, but they're both pretty funny. But the company will decorate your house, and they tend to do the same houses over and over. And they set it up so that the music isn't being played out on speakers, it's on FM channel 88.5, so you turn your radio to 88.5 in your car, and you can hear the music as the light show's going on. For anybody who hasn't heard of... The company
never.
Oh, it is amazing. I'm sure the neighbors love it too.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure the dogs love it too.
You know, the dogs get used to it because there's no music, it's just lights, and it's not that bad, but I could see where maybe, you agree with your neighbors, hey, we're going to do it from when it gets dark, let's say 7 o'clock until 8, and we're going to stop at 8, so if people want to watch it, this is the hour they get to watch it. But I would imagine a lot of people come to the neighborhoods to see those houses. This year, I'm really surprised, well, I guess it's only December 2nd. Oh, by the way, it's December 2nd. Almost nobody has Christmas lights up this year. And I didn't do it because it was so windy on Saturday. I was not getting out there with lights and a hammer and nails and a ladder. And Satali needs to do the event one last time, so do I. Anybody else need to do the event?
Don't care for the event.
Pardon?
I don't have the compulsion to do it, but
Well, I will send invitations to you two and you three, and you can join if you want to or not. And we'll get this one out of the way. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to have an event tomorrow or not. They haven't announced anything.
there's the weird thing happening actually is that Job is having a scheduled stream for some sort of ship reveal.
That could be the Christmas ship
Damn.
then.
Yeah, I think it's that, but like, there's no official info on the page. I don't understand how is that happening.
Somebody, I think it was Becky Midnight, came on last night and mentioned that in the stream they said it would be next week, which means they. Pteronectomy is rating with a party of 6. Hi guys, how are you doing? We got an ad that just started too. If anyone in the Pteronectomy group is aware of any official information about the winter event, that would be lovely if you want to share it. I have heard nothing. Typically, it starts the first Tuesday of the month and ends then the first Tuesday of the new year. So that would be today through the 6th. Mike just cut out. Mine or yours? Mine possibly. I'm so tired. The winter event. We haven't heard anything official, only something from Becky Midnight yesterday that it's supposed to start next week, and that's all I've heard. It's just weird it's starting later in the year. Oh, okay. Chris, you sitting out this swarm?
Yeah, I might. I have something I need to do in my tune.
Okay, why don't you do
It's a little
that?
messy.
And Taz and Satali and I can run Swarm real quick here. Well, as fast as you can run Swarm. We are queued for Swarm. Is that me? No, I didn't think that was me. I'm hiding. There I am. There we go. Weeble?
Wee-woo.
Yeah, remember we were talking about significant dreams, stuff like
Ooh.
dismantling you.
Hang on. Muson's got information. I'll wait for the ad to finish. Go ahead.
Yeah. The thing is that we were talking about all these dreams, like, oh, we have dreams that, dismantle us. I had the whole package last night. I had the war from the Ukraine dragging here, some catastrophic flooding. I wasn't drowning or anything again. I had like protect my dog from something, and on top of that was arguing with my dad, who's been dead 3 years. So yeah, I've got it all. I'm sorry, I was so dismantled after this night. Just like
Yeah, I didn't dream last night, but that's also I didn't sleep well last night, so maybe those go together. Okay, Muson has info here. The 2025 Star Trek Online Winter event known as Q's Winter Wonderland will start on December 9th and will be available on all platforms. Players can expect festive activities like a snowball fight, an ice race, the Klingon ice fishing, all of which can earn progress towards a special winter event ship. A new event-specific ship will be released on the launch date. Thank you, Muson. Appreciate that. So it is next Tuesday. That actually works out great. I will go to class on Monday then next week, so I can
week
be
without
around.
an event?
Pardon?
How unusual. A week
No.
without
Oh,
an
I'm
event?
sure. No, not a chance. Not a chance. They'll put something in. We'll have a red alert.
I was so hopeful.
I don't mind if they do red alerts, because if we don't do it, no worries. Plus, red alert takes, 30 seconds with a good team? Satali says Admiralty event this week. Well, yeah, but that's a different kind of event. That's just like extra Admiralty, right? That would be nice for me to catch up on some of my lower tunes. Okay, I'm starting to feel better. Thank you all very much. I was just going to lie in bed and suffer this morning, but I guess getting up and drinking coffee helps. How tired was I when I went to bed last night, which was only like 8:30? I was so tired I forgot to make the coffee. And I will tell you, when you wake up and you're not feeling good and your brain's going, oh, coffee, and the coffee's not ready for you to just press the magic button, it was disheartening. Chris, you've made me a bad person by getting to enjoy my coffee being all made for me. Pteronectomy says, well, that was weird. I normally don't get issues with ads, but that locked me out for nearly 5 minutes. That stinks.
I'll take the blame. I don't care today.
I watch a lot of YouTube stuff when I'm hiking with the dogs. And there's a few channels that don't do commercial breaks. And then there's the ones where there's a commercial every few minutes. And there's very little more disheartening than walk, 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 stop. Have to fast forward through the commercial. Walk another 2 minutes, another commercial, etc., etc. That's okay, Cliff. I'm trying to fight this one because I have to be out of town tomorrow for something important. I can't afford to not be there, so I will maybe take the day off of the gym or something. The dogs went outside this morning in the snow without even complaining. They ran out there, they did their thing, came back in, but I'm thinking they are not going to go want to take a hike today. I had to carry the little one home because she got snow in her feet, and then it got all frozen and sore, and she's got very long hair on her feet, little Grinch feet. And so she gets these pieces of ice just stuck in the fur. I can imagine that's really painful. Pteronectomy, because I do ads in this, I try and set up I used to set up the ads to run before I started the show, which was convenient and fun, but it also meant starting 10 minutes early and then trying to edit out 10 minutes from the YouTube before I uploaded, so nah. Gwydion Knight, are you doing health, or are you doing shields? Oh, don't do that. Go to New Romulus. Go find one of those. Okay, first of all, Kumarki set. Go to New Romulus. Find one of those bunches of the green bugs. Stand in it. It will completely kill your shields. As soon as they're done, hit the emergency shield readout from the Kumarki set. It will instantly fill your shields. And I mean instant, one button click. Whether it's 3,000, 6,000, or 18,000. Nukara, though, I still like for heal health. It's probably my better one for that. But for shields, yeah. And you can't use what do you mean you don't have Kumarki? But you have to have Kumarki. You're you. I think it was did you never get it from the event? I think it was an event.
Yeah. Event or a series of episodes that you just need to
seriously, yeah.
It was doing an event.
I think it's an event, yeah. Kumarki is the best one for shield heals. Plus it's got pretty pink lightning. And you can give it to your entire team, and there's really nothing more fun than having you and your entire away team dropping pink lightning on the opponents. It was 2 events before I started playing on. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you ever get a chance to get it for a decent price, it's definitely a fun ground set, especially just for the shield heals. What's weird is some of the event prizes are kind of meh. And then somebody finds out, oh, it does this. And I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't skip that event. Fine. Have I got anything I can get rid of? Ooh, not much. Ah! 18,000 Zen saved up. Yeah, 10th bundle is definitely great. I was going to spend money on stuff, and then I just got my investment statement this morning. I'm like, nope, not spending money on anything for a while.
That's never good.
No. It's been worse. I mean, it's like a 0.5% loss, so it's not horrible. But in this economy, being fixated on investments is probably not great. But I don't want to go back to work. I kind of do want to go back to work, but...
I don't.
What's the Orange Energy Dome on ground? Orange Energy Dome. I'm not sure. Pink is Kumarki. But there's so many...
Orange Energy Dome is the agony field generator.
The one that moves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that one, yeah. Which is, by the way, very handy for things like Tholians. Sometimes I'll drop it and then watch the mini-map and see all the red dots go to yellow and then disappear.
Yeah.
If it's the one with the flashing lightning-y effect, that is the agony field.
Oh my god,
What?
my cat is so dumb.
I'm not a cat person, but I gotta say, cats can be really cute and adorable.
Yeah, they can be extremely dumb.
One does not exclude the other. You don't have
Musin
to be
suggested
intelligent
it's
to
the
be
Zoom
adorable.
shield drone, so that could be it. Yeah, if it's not moving and doesn't tighten in on a central location, then it's definitely not the agony field.
The difference between the bottom of the ocean and Norway right now is very, very little.
What?
Cold, wet, and dark?
Yeah. And the cat runs out in this,
Oh, yeah.
and the wind is so powerful it literally almost lifts her off the ground,
Oh
so
my
she's
gosh.
budging through the wind gusts. And she stays out for about 1 minute and 30 seconds and she's back at the window.
Oh, that's pretty fast.
Yeah.
I was watching a video of a new yellow dog, let's say Labrador, in new home, and it's raining like heck outside, but the dog needs to go out desperately, so the guy takes her out really quick. That's when the thunder hits and dog goes, nope!
Yeah.
Nope, right out of that one. Let's see. Orange cats all share one brain cell. Today, Felix from the central United States has it. Or as Musin spelled it, from the central untired states. Actually, it's Enoch who gets it on occasion. Enoch did not have the brain cell for Thanksgiving and never joined us for dinner.
Has anyone seen the leaked North Korean smartphones?
No.
Oh my
Might
god.
have seen something ages ago, but not something new.
I
It's
haven't.
new. Just go on YouTube and search for North Korean smartphone.
Okay.
North
When they take
Korea should
snapshots of
actually
your
be enough for the search field. I found it on North Korea. And
Well,
holy,
I actually watched a series of videos from Dimple, which is on North Koreans who have escaped North Korea and are encountering things around the world for the first time. So,
Yeah,
that's really interesting.
it's mind-blowing that they have been able to block off their country as they've done.
Yeah.
Their Google Maps only show their country. The rest of the planet is just nothing.
Well, clearly they know it's out there. Well, at least some of them do. What am I saying? It's on a need-to-know basis, as we would say.
After seeing this movie, it's like I can't believe the rest of the nations can allow this to continue. It's horrible.
One issue with North Korea is food is still a scarcity item, and the wealthy and the politically privileged do have access to food above everybody else. So mass starvation is definitely a thing. Yay!
Yeah. Not a fun thing, to be honest. I mean, to some degree, we used to function of an umbrella where we were told stuff about the Western world, which was completely unrealistic.
Yeah, that's so true. Absolutely, Chris. We are always viewing things from a perspective of what we have been taught and not taught, and it can be eye-opening when you get a different perspective.
My mom told me what she was taught at school about, like America, like the Western world. I was like, but it's not like that. Well, that's what we were told.
Yeah. No,
And what do you do? Like, how do you even counter that? Unless people are put against the reality, they have no means of knowing it. State was very controlling of who gets a passport to leave and what they're allowed to see, and they used to have a delegation that was watching them, so they couldn't interact with stuff they weren't allowed to see and bring back, and there was all sorts of restrictions to all of it, and okay, that's kind of terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, funnily enough, Russia kind of does still function under the guise. The level of propaganda about the Western world, they Belarus and Russia keep claiming that we don't have normal food, like we are eating, we have scarcity of food and we're eating crap, and I'm like, no, you.
Do you remember during one of the Gulf Wars that there were several soldiers captured and obviously kept as prisoners of war until the war was done, and came back, and as prisoners of war they were like, we're eating better here than we ate at home because the food was so hard to get to and not a lot of it, and they were given decent bedding. Nothing fabulous, you're a prisoner, but you get beds, you get showers, you get food, get health care. And a couple of them were doing can we come home with you afterwards? And they're like, well, no, but we can help you get back to your home and see if we can help you make things better. Cliff, I sent you an invitation if you'd like to join us for I don't know what we're doing next. You get less chemical additives in the food? What, over there?
Definitely free.
Probably.
We have very strict procedures against chemicals in food.
Well, in the Army, there's a ton of chemicals in the food because it's getting preserved for years in those packages. In jail? Oh, not necessarily in jail. Chemical additives in jail are a thing. Again, it's a preservatives and trying to make the nutrition level sufficient to keep you alive. Prisoners of war usually eat the same thing that the soldiers are eating, so MREs, and if they're back at a decent base, then decent food.
Isn't it the same for astronauts? They're eating powdered food because it's just lighter to transport?
I don't know about astronauts, though I do have a friend who works for NASA. I could ask him. He does the communications with the ISS. So
he used to have a huge fascination around ISS. It's because I read a book that was taking place solely on the ISS.
Oh, which book? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember it. It's some of my favorite books. It's a medical thriller called Gravity, which is funny because when I heard that there was a
There's a
movie
movie.
with Sandra Bullock,
Hmm.
yeah, it was gonna be that, but it isn't. Nothing to do with it. I mean, except that it's happening on partially on ISS, but it's like no, the movie was ridiculous compared to the film, and this was solely happening on the ISS, and the author, who's also a medical practitioner, so
Hmm.
she knows her stuff around medical things and how to properly describe medical conditions in a way that is realistic and believable. She also made an extensive research and reached out to NASA on the future because she was writing that like I think at the turn of the 90s, beginning of the 2000s. So obviously ISS was still in the expansion stage rather than stagnation and death stage as it is now. So they still didn't have all the modules, and transportation was working a little bit differently than it is now. So yeah, it was interesting to see how detailed the description of the station was because you could literally just close your eyes and you'd see yourself there because she was very meticulous. They weren't extensive to a point that they were boring, but she was making sure that you really felt immersed when you were reading that.
If I may,
And I was
would
really obsessed about it.
everybody be okay with guillotine?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We will.
We were detected.
We will.
Let's see. So Musin says it's powdered. Hohel says it's dehydrated, but not powdered. Kind of makes sense because powder would get into things if it got out of the containers. That's not a good thing. Getting water is the easiest resource. The temperature changes on the station hull can be used to condense water from the air itself. Yes, I saw you want 5, Satalia. You get 5, no problems.
Not enough to get there first.
Yeah, you do have to get the water there first. But you can basically take all the wastewater and recycle it and clean it up and reuse it, which is not that different
They're
from...
recycling every kind of fluid there.
Yeah, you have to. There's always going to be some loss. So, scientist,
Every fluid.
astronaut, Canadian dude. What was his name? I actually have a ship named after him and I can't remember it. Chris Hadfield. So Chris Hadfield got chewed out, up, down, left, and right by people because everybody when they go to space is allocated X amount of weight for personal stuff, and he took his guitar up there. And people were like, "You could have taken something else." Like what? Well, you could have taken more water or science stuff. No, no, no. You get to take personal stuff. You're going to be up there for months or years. They let you take something personal.
Never years.
Oh, people have been up there
So
for over a year.
Yeah, but that wasn't intentional.
Yeah, no, but it does happen. You do kind of have to mentally prepare for, hey, this could go horribly, horribly wrong, and we could be here for a while. So if you haven't seen him do Space Oddity performed in space. Yeah, but we're talking they weigh stuff out by the gram, Musin. But he did a performance with David Bowie's permission of Space Oddity while on the station, and it's just weirdly meta. Bringing your bowling ball. No.
Yeah, but guitar is kind of taking a lot of space.
Doesn't matter. You get X amount of space and weight for personal stuff. Whether it's books or taking up audio tapes or what have you, you get some of your own personal stuff there. Good morning, Musin.
Good morning, Mom. Actually, the materials the guitar is made out of are so low weight that...
Yeah, but overall guitar is not low weight. I mean...
Well, the strings each don't weigh that much.
No,
the wood itself doesn't weigh that much. And as long as you're not bringing an electric guitar...
Yeah, that would be an issue.
Pretty lightweight.
You'd still need to bring your amps and all that for an electric guitar.
Only if you want the whole station to hear you play.
Based on how small the station is, they're going to hear you play. I would think the bigger issue is they probably have a flat-out ban on kazoos, bagpipes, and accordions. Because that would wind up being resulting in death.
The amount of force you need to put into playing bagpipe, I don't think anyone would want to break one.
And also, bagpipes, I'm told, are heavy.
Yeah, but you'd be pushed
They are.
away by the sheer force.
Oh, that would be so cool! Rocket-propelled bagpipes. Brilliant.
Oh man,
Kinda.
a spaceship with bagpipes for its nacelles, and you can hear it going through space.
Well, you couldn't hear it going through
Yeah.
space because, space.
We all know that in sci-fi, sound travels through space. Otherwise, space battles are boring.
I'm not going to argue with that. That argument has been posed a few times in Star Trek lore. Why do we hear the peep 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 peeps? Well, it's actually the
Star
computer
Wars.
generating the sound so that you know how to identify it. I'd probably go
You
insane
remember-
listening to continuous bagpipes. No, you'd kill somebody. I mean, I totally. Oops, I was aiming for 5. Satalia, it's 5's yours. I'll go to 4.
I just accept the fact that the sound that we hear is what it would sound like if not in a vacuum. And there you go. Like, it's more entertaining to hear it on screen. But, yeah, I think a phaser would sound like it does if it's not in a vacuum. So,
Gwydion Knight
Yeah.
says, flutes could be so obnoxious. Imagine being trapped in a confined space with a flutist. Yes.
it
Imagine being trapped in
depends.
space. But everybody gets a kazoo when they get up there.
I know. I don't know. If she plays the flute, I'm not so sure I'm troubled by that.
There's worse things than flutes, but anything
Yeah.
in an enclosed environment with a bunch of people for months is going to be annoying. Breathing can get annoying if you're in an enclosed space with a bunch of people and you can't
What do
be
you
rid of them.
call that thing?
And
A
attest to the
mouth
breathing
harp,
part.
a mouth harp or
Yeah.
something?
Mouth harp, jaw harp, yeah.
Yeah, the little doing doing doing
Mhm.
doing doing doing. That would drive people insane and weighs next to nothing.
Oh, harmonica
You can
weighs next to
smuggle it
nothing too.
aboard. Just wash it before you use it.
They kind of got into the please don't smuggle things on board after I can't remember who took what up there. And they were not amused.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad. There was a great space joke in my country that only works if you kind of know the word for armpit in Dutch.
Armpit. By the way, I'm not doing well on 4 if anybody wants to come over here and rescue me because probably this isn't the ship to be doing this in.
One sec.
There's somebody two got activated.
Yeah, I finished 2. I'm on the way.
Okay. Ho Hell says, everyone gets kazoos.
Congratulations,
NASA.
Carol.
Sir, the shuttle activated their self-destruction.
Oh,
True.
so that's what happened to the Challenger.
Well,
That's
Challenger
true.
was
Or-
going up. No, that's what happened to the other one, which is the one that didn't make it down successfully. Well, obviously made it down successfully. Well, made it down.
I mean, if you find out about the kazoo on the way up, are you
Yep.
really going to wait for the way down?
Oh yeah, I mean that was a short run. What was the one that that broke apart over Texas? And why don't I remember them as much as I remember the Challenger?
Columbia.
Columbia, thank you. I think out of respect, they ought to retire those names from any spaceship-related thingies.
But then you're going to run out of names for spaceships if we have a stroke of bad luck with our next couple of rockets.
You know how many words there are in the English language, let alone in all languages? I think we can figure it out.
But what then if the shuttle Enterprise goes kaboom?
No, can't happen. Can't happen. Unless the Klingons get it. I actually had a not fanfic story that I wrote, real book that I wrote, wherein the name of the ship of a ship was the Challenger, and of course it was the first ship to be named that in however many years as a spaceship, and things did not go well. Thank you very much for that, Chris.
No worries.
Yeah, that was a fun story. I should get back to writing stuff. I thought they did
I-
scrap the
I-
names out of respect. I hope so.
They didn't just scrap the names out of respect. They scrapped the entire space shuttle program
Well, not
because of that.
directly. I mean, it was planned to be taken out.
Yeah, but they did it earlier because of the disasters. It's like, okay, we're done.
Yeah, there are a few kind of fundamental issues with doing it that way. Great theory. Thank you. I was just coming over there. Over to 6 now.
Well, it was more they
Ooh.
basically realized that the maintenance was going to be too expensive to make sure that all the space shuttles were space ready. So instead of fixing up all of them and fixing their shielding, they decided to just retire.
The idea was great. The ability to do what they wanted it to didn't work out as well, which is sad but true. It happens.
Yeah.
And technology keeps changing so that you can do other things.
Yeah, but if you keep using the same space shuttle, after a while, wear and tear does.
Well, SpaceX has shown that we can take stuff up and return it down reasonably intact and
Without a shuttle, yes.
right.
Because the shuttle already could take things up and bring it down.
Yeah,
But SpaceX proved that a rocket can.
well, you had to put the shuttle on a rocket.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the shuttle could land, but like they removed the need for a shuttle and made the rocket capable of landing for reuse.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that saves up a lot of money. Although not all landings went perfectly with the rockets.
No, it's a learning
They're
process.
They're still working the kinks out.
I haven't seen anything about any launches lately, but you know how once you get something off your feet, it kind of just disappears forever till you think about it again?
Yeah. But it's also they need to first get it within an acceptable tolerance before they can
Well, they send people up,
implement
so...
it as a
Did we get them both?
standard.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see it pop up with this, so... What do I need? Do I need... Oh, I definitely do not need Omega Marks.
If you fail 3 of the 4 landings, I wouldn't call that a success yet.
Hang on a second here. Yes. No. Good.
Yeah, they keep having some issues.
I have
But,
to... I just Googled that question about did they retire the name on the Challenger. And this is what AI came up with because AI is not human. Yes, the Space Shuttle Challenger was retired from service after its destruction in the 1986 accident. Yep, it was. But you are right, they did retire the name. Thank you. I'm thinking that is
and
the most...
the shuttle.
That was tasteless. Oh, SpaceX is in your city?
So,
How cool is that?
okay. So, the Dutch word for armpits is oksels, and a
Okay.
Dutch astronaut was named Wubbo Okkels. So our joke is, what floats in space and smells, and it's Wubbo's oksels, because that kind of sounds like his name. His armpits. It's real funny in Dutch though. Making fun of
Yeah,
our
only in
one
Dutch.
famous Dutch astronaut.
back to exploding SpaceX. Their starships, yep, not a great rate. Falcon 9s are over 99% success rate with only 3 failures. So it depends on which part of SpaceX you're talking about. But yeah, things go splody.
Well, in
Apart
the
from this-
experimental.
Oh, which city are you in, Hohel? Because SpaceX is in a couple of locations, aren't they? Don't they launch over towards water? Isn't that kind of the goal? So when things fall down, it doesn't land on people? Though I'm nerdy enough that I would go out there and watch it.
Actually, funny thing, Poland is the first European country to have independent satellite system, military satellite system that we just realized last month.
Mm-hmm.
And the contracts for that and the infrastructure and permissions and everything around it were only issued in March, I think. And now we have independent military satellite system
That's pretty cool.
in orbit.
That's really
I mean,
cool.
forced by situation in Ukraine and all the drones and
Yeah.
all the stuff, but
Yeah.
I have to say that efficiency and speed and actually pushing that forward is quite remarkable because no other country does have that right at the moment.
Let's see, we're about quarter of Cliff and Satalia. Do you have anything else spacey that you would like to do while we're all teamed up here?
Okay, I guess I'm not in the field of asking.
Well, you would just tell me. I don't have to ask you. They're polite. You'll just be like, I need to do this. It's that direct.
Right.
You are. Don't take it the wrong way. I totally love you, but you are direct, and I think that is admirable. Because I'm sometimes doing everybody else's stuff. Oh, what would you like to do? What would you like to do? Blah, blah, blah. And unless I know I'm going to be gone for the day, I'll just skip mine and do them later.
I've just got one Lucari TFO.
Which one do you want to do?
Zinkati Front.
Of course.
We can do the gauntlet if you like, but I think Zinkati Front is the easier one.
We can do Zinkati Front. Satalia says, I have Terran ships in battlezone, but I'm too lazy for actual travel. You know, Satalia, that the episode from the Cardassian struggle called Spoils of War is the shortcut directly to the battlezone. So you don't have to travel.
Yeah,
you
there's
just
no
have...
lazy in that.
Yeah, that one's just click there.
It's just too extreme.
That's too easy. We won't do that one. Let's do that. We had, I'd say, maybe 2 inches of snow last night. They said we were going to get like 4 inches of snow, but...
They lied.
Cliff has destroyed Voth ships. Oh, okay. We can do a patrol after we're done. We can go do Aftermath and Sword. It's very pretty. The dogs were not overwhelmed by the snow. And it got warm enough that everything kind of melted yesterday, which means the first time I take one step outside, I'm going to step on the snow, slide out on the ice from underneath it. And yeah, Cliff, you should have time to change character. Oh, nope. You don't have time, Cliff. Sorry. But when we get to Voth ships, absolutely, we can change. Wee woo?
We will.
Oof. Did we lose you, Cliff? Please, let's not have lost Cliff. Nope, you're still there, Cliff. Hey,
Change
I'm on it.
characters. That might be difficult, but change ships, yeah, you might still do it.
But he's got multiple characters, yeah. Change characters and he'll come out of the party.
Nope. Darn it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have changed ships too, because this ship is definitely not up for it. I think I'm going to do bug hunt on my other one and then go back to bed for a few weeks.
Yeah, I'll definitely be squishing that one.
Oh, yeah, Sonic Boom So Hell. When I was a kid living in Columbus, there must have been an Air Force base not too far from us. But we'd get sonic booms a lot. And yeah, it is unnerving. Let's see.
Oh, speaking
Really?
of the sonic boom, one of the Japanese fast train systems
Yeah.
had to be redesigned because people complained about the sonic boom coming out of the tunnels when the
Oh.
ship was,
Oh.
pushing out the air out of the
Totally
tunnel.
believe that. Yeah.
And people were complaining that it's just unbearable, so they redesigned it. And what's funny is that they designed it after a bird, and they just reshaped the front of the train, the engine itself,
Mm-hmm.
reshaped it in the same shape as the beak of the bird,
They were.
in the same proportions, and it removed the boom entirely. And they still can have those incredible speeds, but they no longer close the boom because they allow the air barrier at the front of the train to dissipate along the way, and it just no longer does it.
That is cool.
Nature teaches us the best things. I think it was one of those birds that actually dive into the water for
Oh. Okay.
fish and stuff, and they would just dive into the water without any bubbles on them because their aerodynamics of their beak and their head and their forehead is in such a way that they don't carry any air with them into the water, so they decided to take on that idea, and it worked.
Personally, I think they didn't design it after a bird. They designed it after a Romulan ship. You know. Who's got the bomb?
I've got a bomb.
Where are you going?
Going to the cell.
Okay. I'll pretend like I'm capable of helping you.
I'll pretend I'm able to sustain attack. I've got like 19%. Oh no, actually I have higher. Okay.
Oh, I finally got my hull heal. Yay!
My god, I can even withstand a Maelstrom torpedo? What the hell?
Oh, that's nice.
Actually, it was Kingfisher.
Kingfisher!
It was a Kingfisher.
Well, we lost our fourth team member. I saw he wasn't able to get into the map. So it's just the four of us. We're doing this all for you, Chris.
I'm sorry, I'm too tired to appreciate that, but in my heart I do really appreciate that. No, I'm too tired to express my appreciation, that's what I'm gonna say. Honestly, I'm just barely holding. I was fighting for my life before the show because I was just barely awake. Just trying to keep my eyes open.
I was telling Taz I woke up with the doggers around 3, and I am not feeling good today.
I'll try
I guess
and
we had a
remember.
run-in with another loose dog last night after I left the show.
What is it with the loose dogs?
I don't know. I have not had that issue previously, and now yesterday was just 2 cases, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And of course,
Yeah.
another person just like won't say a thing. Yeah, he will yell at the dog, but will be like, that's enough. I'm not gonna say anything. And I'm like, okay, maybe you should leash the dog, and then there's no response.
Yeah, leash your dogs.
Honestly, if a single recall doesn't do anything for your dog, then your dog should not ever be left off the leash.
Oh no,
retrain them.
my dogs would never come back if I called them.
Well, that's the thing. If your dogs don't and getting a recall after a single command, then you don't have the right to let them off the leash in a public space, especially in a neighborhood full of dogs, cats, and animals.
Terrifyingly, I have a bomb. I'm going to the southernmost base because there's nothing there. I think Chris should have a word with the building manager. I don't think it's in his building, is it, Chris?
It's not a building. No, I don't know the guy. I live in an apartment building neighborhood where all of the buildings are apartments. And, you can just freely, nearly just walk through, as I do through other neighborhoods, and, just be with your dog, and you haven't really no influence what the hell that is.
When I was living...
The problem with the fact that the law isn't executed because
Yeah.
no one really respects the authorities, and authorities they have better things to do than to make sure that someone leashes their dog.
Yep.
Unless there's like a biting reported when they have to come over, and you still have to make sure that the owner
I
of
want
the
you to
dog
know I
is
heard that as a
okay.
Viking report, not a biking report, so...
Biting, yeah.
Biting. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
even more sense. Yeah, no, people here let their dogs run free, but when I was in the apartment building, letting your dog off the leash for anything other than, the dog slipped the lead accidentally when you were walking it, is you can get terminated from your lease. So people were pretty good about it.
So
Yeah, this wasn't in the building either. It was
Yeah.
just on the street nearby.
Yeah. No, I get that. And Not a lot of people let their dogs off the lead in public because
No,
we
I
do
just
have
like.
big issues with dog bites here.
I have a
Yeah.
neighbor above me. She lives directly in the same apartment above me, and she has a dog that she doesn't take any other dogs in the vicinity outside of the one dog sister, half sister that he has with them. But all the other dogs are no go, and she has worked out a system so she never runs into any of the owners and the dog in the building when she's walking her dog. She's always making sure that we don't run into each other in the elevator or the stairs or in the entrance. She just times it all out. And she always has him leashed. She never lets him go because she knows he's unpredictable, and she's like taking the full responsibility of the dog that is problematic. And she's been trying to train him all life, and he's just like the psychologists and the dog trainers concluded that he probably has some sort of traumatic experience that he just is not able to overcome. He's taking medication that calms him down, but he's around
Yeah.
9 years of age now, and they still didn't manage to like desensitize him. So I think it's really
It's
deeply
probably not going
rooted
to happen.
from
I could
whatever happened. It
probably
might have
use
just
some
been
help
deeply
over
rooted.
here. Oh, too late. I had a bomb.
Oh, you died.
Yeah. They had another bunch respawn right on top of me. Oh,
Wait, we have a fifth player. He's in the Darian defender. But he hasn't morphed. He's just sitting here in the Solstice state.
well, he's the one who got kicked somehow. Left, didn't get in correctly,
He
etc.,
might have
etc.
just got a disconnection when warping
Yeah.
in. Sometimes
Well, you know
happens.
how sometimes you just can't get into the TFO? It launches,
Yeah.
and Pi has been telling me this has been an issue, and it's one of the things I hope they fix with Arc and Cryptic reacquiring the game. Because fixing the servers could be expensive if it is a server issue, and he thinks it is.
Could be, I don't know.
I do not know either. This is techno stuff, and I don't know no technical anything. I am
You
just...
don't technobabble.
I know my technobabble, yes. I wouldn't go walking around with a dog. There's a few bad, dangerous dogs in the neighborhood. Neighbor's dogs attacks every pet it sees, but my cats are indoor cats. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to die again.
I used to walk my mom's dog without a leash.
That's not a good idea. No matter how good your dog is, you can't control other dogs.
I
least-
know,
That's the thing. I'm
But-
really sick and tired of explaining to people that I am not responsible for behavior of their dogs.
Mm-hmm.
If their dog is unpredictable or is just up and runner because they run up to your dog and
No.
They're dogs.
even if it's not hostile, even if it's curious, you have no idea how the dog that is the recipient of that behavior is going to behave, and how he's going to react,
Yeah.
and how he's going to read out that kind of
No.
approach from a stranger dog they don't
Yeah.
know. So
I-
you have to take into the calculation that this might end up hostile either way, even if your dog isn't hostile. And it's like the sick or tiring of like listening to the same thing. Oh, he's not going to do anything. Yeah, but my dog will do something if your dog approaches. Can you freaking leash your dog
Yes.
and get out of my face? Thank you very much.
Oh, no,
Like,
you're 100% right.
I don't have to. Should I go with
Yeah.
a neon sign above me that I have an aggressive dog? Leash your dogs? No, they should leash their dogs until they actually are able to speak. We have developed verbal communication. We can communicate easily. Use it.
Yeah.
I have a bomb. I'm going back to the last base there. See if I can blow it up.
Coming up to the station, I'm going.
Good morning, Mr. Dave. How are you doing, dear?
Well, that wasn't an issue for my mom's dog. Mostly because A, she didn't like run up to people and other dogs,
That's good.
and my voice was as good as any leash. Like she
That's,
was obedient as could be, right? One word, namely foot, and she'd be there, like a trained dog. And we did not send her to special training or anything.
trying to launch this bomb.
But not every dog is the same.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
for sure. And I was comfortable walking the dog without a leash because I had that much control.
I cannot launch this bomb. There's just too much going on here.
Come on. Where are you? Oh, I can see you. Okay.
I'm sitting on top of the base, but the Nadarian defender is sitting right next to me, so of course the dreadnought's sitting next to there. Mr. Dave says Stowe. Practically one of the few places you can be comfortable coming into a chat and hearing Mom say, I have a bomb. This is true. This is true, Mr. Dave.
I was too close. To destroy. Do you still have the bomb?
I still have a bomb, I think. Yeah, I still have a bomb. But this
maneuver.
this dreadnought is right next to me and I can't launch.
Oh, for crying out loud! They freaking attacked me beyond the distance of normal.
And I
attack.
died.
This is ridiculous.
We're going to need another bomb to take out the base. Grumble, 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 grumble. And I took damage.
I really hate that Zinketti have this like ease of thing because they can attack you even beyond the normal distance, like
Yeah.
beyond 10 kilometers. And I'm like, that's not fair. I can't do that. Go away. Don't do that.
No, and they're special.
Plus,
No, they're not.
plus
They're everything
They're-
but special.
their defenses are stronger in the rear.
Yes, we
So
know.
you want to shoot them from the front.
Where your defenses aren't quite as strong.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks for the
exactly.
info. I've been playing this game for a while. I didn't know.
Well,
Let's just get one more bomb and take that thing out. Okay. Got a bomb. Let's try this again, see if I can get back there. The dreadnought should
You
be...
have another bomb?
I have another bomb.
Nice.
there's the dreadnought.
Yep, it's still there. We don't have to worry about bombs reaching the base.
I don't know. It's Italia's slacking. I would expect it to be dead by now.
Yeah, really. Oh, she's not back there, that's why. Where are you, Satalia?
That's an excuse.
Let's see. Looks like the dreadnought's gone. Now we've got two battleships that are there, and then the Darian defender's taking out the closer one. And Cliff's here now, so as soon as I can get close enough, or hide, one of the two. Boom.
Oh,
Finally! Ah,
my
ouch.
sincerest apologies for dragging everyone
Oh,
into this one.
No worries, I should have grabbed a better ship. And Cliff wanted to
Oh,
get a
I
different ship.
leveled up.
Yay! Cliff wanted to
I mean, my ship
do
leveled up.
something?
Oh,
Was that... Oh, yeah, Cliff wanted to do Voth. Okay, so... How many Voth do you need, Cliff? Stellius wants us to kick her. So we did. Okay, got kicked from there too. Oh, he only needs 5. This will be easy. Go figure out which ship you want to give the dilithium to, though, and then we'll reteam with that. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for Cliff to change tunes, I'm going to take a look. Why am I getting so much email today? Oh.
right, but since I'm done with the chores here, I'm gonna go. Chores, we're back to Seoul because I need to change stuff visually on my ship.
you have to. He has to do them in the Dyson Sphere. Well, at least we can team up and do them there. That's relatively quick. It's only 5.
I know
Yeah, there'll
why.
be anything to actually shoot.
I think I know why.
Hmm.
All the emails. Because today is Tuesday.
No, it's been an issue for the last like 3 or 4 days. I'm sure it's mostly holiday stuff, but I tend to just ignore things.
Well, you know the joke. Not until Tuesday.
Oh, yes, it is Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Tuesday. So today all the emails come in.
They are. Yes, they are. It's also the 2nd of the month, so I'm getting all the bank
Yeah.
statements and stuff that you get at the beginning of the month. What am I waiting on? Oh, that's what I'm waiting on. Let's take a look at that, though. Give me 1 second here. I know what else I'm waiting on.
So it's that first Tuesday of the month.
Oh, that hasn't shown up. Okay. It's like generally the 2nd or the 3rd of the month, as long as it's not a weekend, is when you get all the notifications from the banks and, house statements and everything where you get a monthly statement tends to be on the 1st or 2nd. Unless it's a weekend. Speaking of events, weekends, and stuff, we have a fleet mate named Bookdow who wants to have a party next Monday before we kick off the winter event. This is not a holiday party, this is a fashion show. It's going to be down on Nimbus, so you and your entire away team are welcome to go down there. We'll do it right after the show next Monday, which I may not be here for. In fact, I won't be here next. Will I be here next Monday? I don't know that I'm going to be here next Monday. I may have to let him know I'm not going to be here on Monday.
Okay, so we all know Solve is going to win that.
If Saab participates, yeah. But what he was also, because he does a lot of costumes and stuff, he was going to come with his, quote, recipes. He's not available before the 7th. This could be a problem. I don't really want to go to class next Wednesday, but maybe I am going to class next Wednesday. We only have 1 more week of classes between now and the beginning of our holiday week. Though we might have one on the 22nd. Well, we'll see.
Speaking of like one-time things, that Star Trek Resurgence game was fun.
Yeah, it is fun. This week we're going to do, let's see, what are we going to do? This week is Whispers from the Stars. It's an AI type game. Okay, Cliff, I've just sent you an invitation to the party since you have to join us.
I've seen a video of somebody purposefully breaking the AI.
Oh, yeah. That shouldn't be too difficult to do.
Causing it, they were really, pushing the AI to the limit of mental health.
Okay, does everybody know how to get to the Voth zone in the Dyson Sphere?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking because sometimes the weird ones are a little bit harder to get to.
Oh. Was that like... Yeah.
Hal?
Okay, I'm there.
That stupid thing in Seoul. Oh, I hate this.
Which thing?
You slowly move and impulse to the edge of the map, and it warps you back into the middle. Like, I'm sorry, could we just go back to the old time when we just get bumped into an invisible wall and we stop? That warp out is so confusing. I get a heart attack that I'm warping out for some reason. I'm like, I wasn't queued for anything. What the hell's going on? That's so unnecessary.
So, Cliff, you know how to get to the Voth zone in the Dyson Sphere? Oh, no. He's left the team.
Rude.
See, I'm getting smarter. I remember to take him out of the private party so we can do this. Oh, he got disconnected. Okay, no problem. Get yourself back on and I'll re-invite you.
The internet.
Could be that server issue. So this was happening with Pi, and we discovered if we were going to do a patrol, if I went in first, his system would disconnect him and he couldn't get back in. But we found out if he went in first, no problems.
Well, that's all nice and dandy, but that can't. That also seems to be a bug for when you're warping into a TFO. And
Yeah,
you can't
that's
control
that we
the
haven't found a
first.
solution for. Good morning, Obi-Wan. How are you doing?
Hello there. Hi, everybody.
Has anybody seen the flash mob of Duel of the Fates in the shopping
Oh,
mall?
I've seen it. It was amazing.
Oh, that was so
Yes.
good.
That was so epic.
fantastic.
Ah.
Makes me want to rewatch Star Wars.
Yeah, it really does.
Movies on
It
his
makes
day.
my day every year.
It might just be the best soundtrack ever.
Well, it is a great soundtrack, and I have to still get my tickets to that. I have to find out when that is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's March
The Orchestra
28th.
live show.
Yeah. It's March 28th here, and we're going to a Final Fantasy concert the week before, so buying 2 concerts in a row.
Oh.
And
No.
and we add to that I have to go to my Grandmaster's retirement from the Navy party the week prior. It's just like, come on, spend all my money for me, would ya?
What Final Fantasy
If it's for a
party?
good cause. Absolutely.
They're doing a orchestral performance of the music from Final Fantasy with a video that was produced by Square Enix
but-
for it.
Is it just Final Fantasy general or like
It's
specific?
specific to all of them. So they have taken the music from 3 of the composers and created an orchestral piece.
Okay.
So, Cliff, do you know how to get into Voth space? Because there's kind of an easy shortcut to get here, rather than just having to fly through the zones. Though that's fine too, you can fly through the zones.
Just wrapping
Wait.
up with movie night with the other gaming community.
Oh, sweet. Which movie did you watch?
Maverick.
Oh, the one with what's, yeah,
Yes.
okay. So, Cliff, one way you can do it, and I find it's the easy way, is to go to the ground battle zone, beam down to it, and then do your beam up. And that will take you directly into the Voth space. Because there's 2 different Voth zones. There's the Voth zone, and then there's the wasteland
Battle
area.
zone,
Battle zone, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Wasteland. Yeah.
Yeah, wasteland. Thank you.
Yeah, Battle Zone.
That thing. So that's my shortcut, is beam down, beam up. Otherwise, you can just keep flying, but it takes a while.
Yeah, because one's all orangey and whatever, and the other one is where you can access the ground bits. In your
Right. Yeah, so the ground
battle
bits one
station.
we don't want. We want the battle zone. Contested
Yeah,
zone.
Battle Zone.
This is a long time ago, but wasn't it like one is like midway through the story, and the other one was at the end of the story when you befriend
Yes.
the
Yeah.
Voth that
Mhm.
you get
Yeah.
access? Yeah. Like, it's been a long time since I did
I haven't-
anything.
I haven't done Voth in a long time.
Oh,
I
our second movie was only because my buddy fell asleep through it the first time we did it like a couple months ago, but it was worth pushing him through it. The second movie was the new Naked Gun.
Oh, that's so fun.
Oh my
That
god,
is so
we
fun.
were crying laughing. I mean, I didn't see. I mean, I cried laughing the first time, and we're getting to rewatch it with like
What?
4 new people that hadn't seen it, and like it's like 4 of us that already had seen it the first time, but seeing it all together, when you see it with your
Yeah.
friends, that makes
No,
makes your day.
that was classic Naked Gun humor.
They
I'm
did a
so
great
glad
job
they
of
got it right.
yeah, they got the humor right, and Liam Neeson as Frank Drebin Jr. was good. But Pamela
And
Lee Anderson, I thought she was delightful in it.
she killed it. She was so fun.
I had forgotten that
Oh
she
my
actually
God.
could act. That it was, because you watch Baywatch and it's
Yeah.
her body, and then she comes on and oh my gosh, she can act, and she looks like a human
I saw
being.
Barbed Wire.
I do not remember Barbed
and-
Wire.
That was a movie that had her be a comic book character.
Well, that makes some sense. Yes.
Yeah,
So much fun.
it was fun to watch, and it was at the time. If you were a fan of the body from Baywatch, then come
Yeah.
watch that movie.
Good night, Mr. Dave. Get some sleep.
And she did that show where she was a private eye, right?
I don't remember that one, but she
Or
probably did.
something.
She's done a fair amount of acting. She has a show right now. It's a cooking show type of thing, and apparently she's absolutely delightful in that. She likes to cook. She likes to garden, things like that, and it's very homey and welcoming. And all of the proceeds go to charities. She doesn't do the money for herself, and I'm like, well, that's nice.
Yeah,
Oh, right on.
she had that show VIP.
PIP. I don't remember that. Let
Yeah,
us
that's
do the
her
fun
being
thing.
a private eye.
Woohoo! Free stuff from Battlefield. Yay.
Let's see. Pamela Anderson. You know what? There's an image of her on her IMDb with her hair pulled back. That looks really nice. I like her hair pulled back. It just shows off her face. Let's see. She was in The Last Showgirl, blah, 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 blah. She was in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, Barbed Wire. That was
I'm not
like
seeing that.
I remember in Barbed Wire, yeah. Does sound rather familiar.
Oh, I see this one.
she's
She was
holding
in,
a
oh my
gun now.
God, she was in Futurama as Pamela Lee Anderson's head.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was actually the voice for a little known animation called Stripperella.
Yep.
Yeah, that,
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Such a wildly goofy show.
And Home Improvement and
Yep.
yeah, she was the assistant on the TV show first.
she did a lot of single episodes and stuff too, which is really, very American. That a lot of times you don't get into long series; you get into single episodes.
And don't forget her cameo in Baywatch.
So, Cliff,
The movie.
Oh, haha.
hang on a second here. Cliff, if you're in the sphere space, leave sphere space. Just go ahead and abandon it. Leave sphere space, so you're back outside this Dyson sphere. Do that first.
Oh, cool. There's a Red Bull like challenge in Battlefield right now, and it was only available through like a specific through Red Bull like QR code thing, whatever. And now they just said, "Oh, we're bringing it in game. Just do these challenges, and now you can earn the same things that people were earning outside of it." Because we didn't clearly promote it enough, and I'm like, "Oh, cool. It's nice to offer it." I feel like the people that went out of their way to earn it the hard way probably feel a little cheated. But
Yeah, there is that, isn't there?
I
So
understand it. I remember that with Star Trek Online. Like the Del Taco thing and
the Target thing.
other stuff. Yeah, the Target one and a few different things. I get it, but
So Cliff, just leave sphere space entirely. Just get yourself out of there. Hit the abort button up in the upper left hand on your mini map, the depart system one. Oh, once you're out, then I'll walk you through it. because you can do it immediately as soon as you get back in, but it's easier when you're outside the station. So you're going to click this button here. You're going to leave the system. Okay, once you're outside, you're going to hit the travel to Solanae Dyson Sphere. Same thing you've done before. Don't do anything else. We're team, so I'll see you when you get in here. Okay, so when you're at the entrance to the Dyson Sphere, you should see a yellow prompt that says Travel to the Solanae Dyson Sphere. It's basically opening the door to get into the Solanae Dyson Sphere. It's the one in yellow. And you want to click on that. Okay, now, don't do anything. Don't move. You should get a prompt. Give me 1 second here. I want to do one thing so you can see it better. You're going to get this prompt somewhere on your screen where you've got Hail Dyson Joint, Ground Battle Zone, Return to Beta Quadrant, and Space Battle Zone. Click on the Ground Battle Zone shuttle. And then say, yes, take me to the battle zone. This is going to take you straight down to the ground. Move that back over there. Okay, now, on your mini-map, there is the Beam to Ship button on the left-hand side at the top. Oh, that's okay, Cliff. I appreciate everybody doing this for me. Yeah, I'll see you when you get down here. There you go. You're here now. Okay, on your mini-map, there is the up arrow on the left-hand side that says Beam to Ship. If you click on that, do you want to beam up to the ship, Captain? Okay. That's going to take you up, but it's going to take you up into the Voth battle zone. And somebody had to tell me about this. I didn't know it was here either. And we're here! Let's go kill some Voth. And, oh, there's one right behind us.
Oh man, my team is all bots.
Your team is all boss or bots?
Bots.
Ah, that happens.
I mean players, but they're bad.
Oh.
Huh.
Ooh, and we
Right.
just got the purple circle, so yay! Purple circle time.
You shouldn't call players bad until you know how old their characters are.
Oh no, you can
Yeah,
call me
except for
bad
I'm, like,
anytime you want.
One of the best in Battlefield, so I gotta just call everybody bots.
Oh, I thought you meant Stowe. Like, never mind.
No.
Like-
no. Oh, there's a very good list of at least probably a solid 300 people I know of that are probably better than I am in that game.
Yeah, no.
More than that? I
STO,
don't know about that, but
STO bad just means you
Yeah.
haven't been
Ill-equipped,
investing in
ill-equipped.
the character that
Exactly.
long. Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, poor Cliff. He's getting a cutscene. I think you can skip the cutscene for it though. think they got smart after
Same
doing
cutscenes?
New Romulus.
Well, they did backtrack and overhaul a lot of cutscenes, but not
Yeah.
all of them. Are
This one I think
skippable.
you can cut. It's just an introduction to the battlezone.
Yeah. Besides, there's enough Voth, right? Right.
Yeah, plenty of Voth. So, Cliff, we are in the purple circle time, so lots of things to kill. You should be getting our kills, too.
Hmm.
Or by it's done, do you mean that your 5 ships are done?
Yeah, comes out of the cutscene, sees, oh, all 5 ships have been blown up.
That would be
already.
nice.
I think that's what happened.
Oh, we'll see. But what the heck, there's a bunch of Voth citadels here. Might as well kill them. Cutscene done. Okay. So you should be in our instance. And just start firing at things in the purple circle or near the purple circle. There you are. We're going to go take out one of those Voth citadels right now. Yay, team kills. Makes life so much easier. No, don't kill them all. We need them.
You still need more?
I don't know. It's on Cliff. I don't need these. This is a Cliff
I
thing.
thought Cliff said that was done during the cutscene.
He said cutscene is done.
Oh.
I don't know if his kills are done yet. Because sometimes you have to be in the zone, or in the same area that the kills are going down.
Nah. Plenty of Voth, though.
Yep. Except when you really need them, then they're never around.
Yes.
Wasn't that the other zone?
No, it's Voth
Where
zone.
they're never around until the end?
Well, that's purple circle zone.
No, bots show up on the spawn, a static like respawn thing.
Cliff says, yay, done.
No,
Whoop!
in the other zone, you need to shoot the Undine first.
Yeah,
before
then you get the
boss
Voth at the
end.
second part, which is another way to do it. If you've got a bunch, but because everybody's in there getting them, when I get over there, if I'm all by myself and I need like 30, I'll quickly send out messages, hey, do you guys want a team? I need 30 kills. And it won't take their kills away from them, but rather than, if somebody's sitting there with a Nadarian defender, they usually wipe out the map really quick, so asking to share it isn't rude or anything. And people don't have to say yes.
I have the perfect counter for that when you are there trying to kill Voth. It's called Cannon Scatter Volley. It'll
I
get
mean,
the
depends on
kills.
your build, but
Yeah.
it's not going to get them every time,
It's not going to get me at all because I don't have any cannons on this one.
right?
Well, exactly. But if you have to do that, you go in on a Cannon Scatter Volley build, you'll be tagging enough enemies to be counting kills
Well, yeah,
despite being in team.
but you're still going
And
to get.
that's like,
You're still going to get anything that's killed in the team is a shared kill, as long as you get at least one shot in. If you don't shoot, you don't always get the shared kills. Then that's not always true, though. It's interesting. All right,
Yeah.
it is way past my stop time here, and I'm sure Chris has real work to do.
I was
It's-
wondering.
So I'm going to get out of here, everybody. I'm planning to be here tonight if I can get rid of this headache. If I can't get rid of this headache, I will not be here tonight. I should be back tomorrow. But like I said, I got a super important thing I got to be at tomorrow and cannot call out sick for it. So everybody, have a wonderful evening. As we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moopsy.
Who are you? We are the
Evening.
knights who say... Moopsy.
Attention,
I love
Bajoran
that.
workers.
Blizzard. Computer
Oh
deactivated.
no.
How dare you?